The police are to hold a murder inquiry into the killings of 13 people on Bloody Sunday 40 years ago.
The Chief Constable says it will take 4 years with 30 officers involved in the investigation. Our political editor Ken Reid reports.
It was over 2 years ago when the findings of the Savile inquiry were made public amid jubilant scenes in Londonderry's Guildhall Square. The victims were declared innocent. In the House of Commons, the Prime Minister said sorry on behalf of the British government. The Savile report, which cost nearly £200 million, was passed to the Public Prosecution Service. It has now emerged that last November, the PPS recommended a murder inquiry into Bloody Sunday. Although it has not started, the Chief Constable has promised a full professional investigation into the 1972 killings. But he warned there are considerable implications for his budget.
We would estimate probably about 30 experienced skilled detectives for probably a period of between 3 to 4 years. So it's a lengthy investigation. This has to be done to modern standards of murder investigation, which is both resource intensive and prolonged. But let me be very clear about this. We understand fully our legal obligations and we're committed to doing this. But I need to bring a conversation with the Policing Board in October in order to work through the implications and the consequences.
Sinn Féin says the Bloody Sunday families deserve answers.
This is a huge issue. People have waited a long time for justice in terms of this. If it has moved from the PPS into the PSNI, then the question which I asked the Chief Constable, and which I want answered, is, well, when will we move this ahead?
In Derry, there was reaction from Bloody Sunday families.
It's over 2 years since Lord Savile delivered his report, and within his report is totally damning of the parachute regiment in that they unjustifiably murdered our people. So therefore, that being the case, I feel that it shouldn't take much longer to actually come to the point where these guys should be prosecuted for what they did.
This investigation into Bloody Sunday will put a considerable strain on police resources, and the overall cost of legacy issues on police resources will be brought before the Policing Board in the autumn. Ken Reid, UTV Live, at the Policing Board headquarters in Belfast.